Good morning, marshmallows. Toot-toot. You're right. It is time. It's time. Remember how last stream we were talking about how we were gonna do all the housing stuff? And then we were gonna do some storyline? Except the housing stuff, well, it took us a lot longer to get through those quests than we originally thought it would. Hi, Genoxis. So, now, we've got to get to those story quests, which I'm looking forward to. The spoiler alert, in case you guys didn't know, spoiler alert. You have a few seconds to cover your ears. Spoiler alert. The new storyline has a giant stone dragon, and I'm looking forward to that. But we're a little bit behind on the storyline, so you guys are going to see a little bit of the quests that came before the latest update as well, because I actually didn't do those yet. I waited. I wanted to save them for you guys. At some point, I've been considering this. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. When I download the computer version of Genshin Impact at some point, I might actually start a new account, just so that we can go through the storyline from the beginning, for those of you that want to see it. Maybe it'll be like an extra stream kind of thing. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. Right now, we've still got plenty of stuff to do, though, so let's get caught up with everybody else in the Genshin Impact world, because I need to unlock this new weekly boss, guys. It's important. So let's go do some storyline. Alright, so first, before we start our storyline, let's go ahead and meet this new traveling salesman. Don't mind my, clutter. I'm still designing. But guys, this is the traveling salesman that we heard about. That comes in once a week on Friday for us to get extra stuff, and I wanted to wait for you guys. I wanted to wait for my marshmallows so that we could experience this together. You can do it, Danny. I believe in you. You can do it. We got everything that we wanted on Wednesday. So, I believe in you. Let's get some blesses in chat for Danny. We have an emote for that, guys. If you have Franker Face Z and Better TTV, we actually have an emote. I can't remember exactly what the name of it is. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Angel Bless with a capital B, okay? There we go. Get some blessings in the chat for Danny. Good luck, Danny. You can do it. We believe in you. Alright, let's check out this salesman. Let me make sure my volume is on, actually, guys. I think it's off.
Not but to witness
there we
all
go.
of the treasures this world has to offer.
Okay, the one before you is known as Jade Seeker. One travels far and wide, seeking not but to witness all of the treasures this world has to offer. What do you sell here?
Ah, encounters with fine treasures cannot be forced. This is something that only fate may decide.
Oh, there you go! See? You have Franker Face Z, so you can still use Angel Bless. Blessings for Danny. Guys, they have dogs. Marshmallows. Are we about to find out if we can have more than one dog at a time? So we already have this dog. So we're gonna pass that one, because I have to make sure that I save up my currency for tomorrow. Because the thing about tomorrow is, you can go into your friends' realms to buy things from their traveling salesperson. And they might have different stuff. So, we're gonna wait. Zodiac got a dog and a cat this morning. So, he has more dogs and cats now. Let's go ahead and get these... No, we'll pass. We'll pass on these. We don't need those. We're just gonna get the dog, because we want to save for tomorrow in case Zodiac's salesman has stuff that we want. Here, I'll give you guys a very brief look at how I've just tossed everything out here. You can get a little look at all the different furnishings and stuff that are available, at least. Yeah, we've got mountains, guys. Mountains, piles of rocks, tents, houses. Got all kinds of stuff. I haven't really arranged it in any kind of order yet, so don't mind it being a little bit chaotic. We like our chaos here. Got a little gazebo and lots of trees. There's a little camp over there. Our house. All these rocks and bushes everywhere. It was fun just throwing everything out. Of course there can be order and chaos. Look at this. Get a stone lion statue. Pretty neat. Here's our dog. We have a doggo. We actually already had one. Where is our cat? Oh, right here. Little tiny cat. You see it in the grass. Just chilling. Let's put our other dog out so our animals can have a friend. I'm sure you guys would like to see our new doggo. Let's put them over here with the others. You can go right here. Right here with the other doggo. There we go. Save. Good morning, meow. There, now we have 2 adorable doggos. We have 2. Aren't they gorgeous? Our beautiful doggos. And a cat. We have so many friends. We have so many. Look, it's rolling over. Guys, I'm waiting for the day that we get a food bowl to feed them, like in Liyue. Yeah, you get to build all this stuff. There's a lot of chaos going on here, Mio. You might have missed the short tour through the chaos. There's a lot of stuff there. We're not gonna go inside, because inside is worse. And there's nothing new in there. So, they're talking to us, guys. We have Anubis and Balefire. This one can be Anubis, and this one can be Balefire. Boof and Noob. And over here, this will be Seraphina, my other cat. We call her Sarah for short, but her nickname is Dork. You'll probably get to hear her sometime because she likes to come and sit on my lap while I play, so I'm sure you guys will meet her someday. But let's head out of the teapot. We've got some stuff to do. Before we start questing, let me show you the food bowl in Liyue. It's right outside the entrance. And you can feed the dog out there. And that's what I'm talking about that I want. I want that food bowl so that I can feed my dogs. Come on. Come with me, I'll show you. Come with me, marshmallows. We're going this way. Brief tour of Liyue. Enjoy the sights. I think it's beautiful at night. That's a restaurant we're not allowed to go into. I guess we're just not good enough for them. They think we're riffraff. There's Hu Tao's funeral home over here. Here's this little toy, like, I think she has, kites and stuff. Yep, kites. And there's, like, a little place up there where there's this guy that tells stories. That's a big official place. Down here, there's some docks. There was a festival not long ago here that was absolutely gorgeous. It was amazing. Everything was just beautiful, and I should have taken screenshots, guys. Because I could have shown you. But it was gorgeous. Over here, this way, marshmallows. This is where the dog bowl is. And every time I pass it, I feed the dog. Because I love the dog, and I look forward to the day that we are allowed to pet the dog. There's the dog. You see him right over there. And here's the bowl. And you can feed the dog. Just wait. Be patient. It's gonna come over here, because we fed it. Here it comes. I fed you, dog, please. You're making me look bad in front of the marshmallows. Okay, well, I guess it's broken, but, normally, you would put some chicken in this bowl, and The dog would come over. Oh. And it does that. I guess the eating animation is broken, but after it eats, it does that. It rolls all over on the ground. Let's try again. Maybe it'll work this time. Maybe we just broke it somehow. Doggo, please? Yeah, see, right now it's doing the eating animation. It's supposed to do that over at the bowl. Well, I'm sure it'll work sometime. Aw. Well, I mean, C2 Diana is pretty good if you use her. You can shield your friends in co-op now. So, that's good. At least, you know, if you use Diana. I don't know if you use Diana. I'm sorry, Danny. Listen. This banner still has 18 more days. You still have 18 days to save up all the Primo Gems that you can and get whatever character you wanted. Well, here, listen, if you wanted weapons, you want this banner. I don't know if you pulled on this banner, but if you want weapons, if you literally do not want any characters at all, you are good and golden on characters, you just want weapons. This is the weapon banner. There's still 18 days left on this banner too. You can pull on this banner and you will be far more likely to get weapons on this banner. And there's some good ones on it right now. So if you're looking for weapons, this might be a better option for you. But you can get weapons on all of these banners. You're more likely to get characters on this one. And this one's kind of a mix. It just depends on what you want. But regardless, you've still got 18 days. You know, don't give up. You've got 18 days. 18 days is a long time to earn Primo Gems, my friend. Especially with the events going on. C4 Fischl off the weapon banner. Oh my. Do you use Fischl? Do you at least use Fischl? For that to have at least been somewhat useful. I don't use Fischl. I don't really like using bow users. They just don't really fit my playstyle. But Fischl is really amazing if you like her. But let's continue our story quest though. Let's head that way while we're talking. Oh, MiHoYo doesn't hate you. I'm sure they don't. But sometimes MiHoYo just wants you to work really hard. Sometimes you have to want it sometimes. Like I wanted Zhongli. Do you know how long I waited for Zhongli? Oh, let me tell you, Danny. The first time Zhongli's banner came around, and I was a poor, lowly, free-to-play character that had only just started, so I didn't have much to my name. So I didn't have a whole lot, but I really wanted Zhongli. I had gone through the storyline, I adored Zhongli, I didn't care whether he was good at fighting or not. I adored him. I still do. I still do adore Zhongli. So I decided to pull on his banner. I was like, I'm going all in. Full tilt. Going for Zhongli. So I did. I pulled. I did literally every single pull that I had to my name. Every single Primo Gem that I could get went toward Zhongli. And I got all the way to the very last one. And then I got Chi-Chi. Which I wasn't upset about because I did want Chi-Chi, but it was a very confusing feeling to get the character I wanted, but at the same time not get the character that I wanted. It was very confusing. But I got Chi-Chi. I was really happy to have Chi-Chi. I was just crushed that I didn't get Zhongli, and I saved after that. I waited for months, and now I have him. Child is a really great character. Coming from someone who does not like to play bow-wielding characters, I actually really enjoy Child. Dainsleif is a very interesting character. I think we're actually going to get to see him a bit in this story quest here, because I'm a little behind, like I said. I'm pretty sure we get to see him a little more in here. Let me get these crystals real quick. Guys, it's important to get everything. Okay? Collect everything. Hoard it. This game is good for hoarding. Alright? Hold on. What is this? Oh. Battle Pass, guys. Free stuff. Alright. So, here we go. Let's go. Story time. Story time goes... Oh, wait. This is a fight. Okay, hold on, let me switch up. Well, no. We'll try with this. We'll try with this party first. Alright? And if we fail horribly, then we'll switch to our main party. But right now, I really want to earn some friendship points on these people. Because they're not rank 10 yet. And my main party is all rank 10. So, let's do this first. Let's go fight some treasure hoarders. Let's see what we got here.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
Oh gosh, we almost ran off the edge, guys. Well, I guess we're not going back.
There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Hush, Paimon.
Paimon, incinerate!
Is that it? Oh. Okay. That's fine. Little warm-up fight. Why is the floor on fire? Little warm-up fight, guys. That's fine. Found a secret chest. Secrets. Alright. Let's keep going. We gotta explore. I hope we're going the right way. I hope I didn't get turned around. Nope, we didn't, because that's new. Alright.
Signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
You're such a coward, Paimon. Don't worry. I can handle it all by myself. You just be emergency food. You're good at that. I got this. More secrets, guys. Secrets. More secrets? More secrets, guys. I love finding secret chests, guys. It makes me feel good. It gives me the feel-goods. Like secrets. Oh gosh. We picked the wrong moment. Alright. I think we're good. Leap to our doom. Where are we going? Where are we going? This way. Alright. Guys, I need so many potatoes. Do you have any idea how many potatoes I need? I need so many potatoes. And new recipes came out, too. And they also use potatoes. So... I still need so many potatoes, guys!
This looks like a person.
Quite astute of you, Paimon. I do believe that is indeed a person.
Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's...
Some strange thing that I've never seen. No, it's a statue of the Seven.
Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... Hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
That's a good question. How did he die?
Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Now what?
Oh, Paimon, calm down.
We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Oh, that does not look good. That is a bubbling purple floor. We should go. But not before exploring. Secrets, guys. Secrets are important. We'll be fine. Guys. What happened to the floor? We might have a problem. Oops. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Or not. That's okay. It was worth it. It was worth it for the secrets, guys. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Okay, we gotta plan this a little better, I think. We lived! Okay, okay, alright. Let's get on a smarter character here. Alright.
Go!
Give. Darn it. Alright, okay. Third try's the charm. We can do it. We just gotta plan a little better. Not yet. Not yet. We're gonna wait for these bubbles to pass. Okay, fourth. I lost count. That's okay, we've got Zodiac here to keep track. Nothing there. Oh, except a bubble. Ah. Sorry, guys. Oh no, we're dying. Oh, we should have brought a different healer, guys. We made a mistake. Mistakes were made. We should have brought a more reliable healer. Oh, it just had to be 3 bubbles. On the very last, screw you, I win. Ah! I reject your reality and replace it with my own. I will not be denied. Here we go. Okay. We might actually need to do a little bit of healing here, guys. Let's not die. That's important. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is gonna be a bad time, isn't it? We'll be okay. We just have to plan. This is gonna be a challenge.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the abyss.
Sure I can.
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price.
What if I don't want to?
As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An Abyss Herald?
So, yeah, this is the guy we were tracking.
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? Pirate's never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Don't worry. I'm not.
Stabilize.
Abyssal roar!
Go as one.
Need more energy. Give me all of your energy. I need it. Ow!
Stabilize.
Oh. Okay.
This power, it seems familiar.
Well, it should. It's from a god.
I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
What a tough battle. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I mostly just
Strong
ran
enemy.
around.
Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them?
It seemed to know me.
Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about?
Nothing, Paimon. You can't read my mind. Let's go.
Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
But I didn't get enough energy to heal yet.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Hey, it's Dane!
Hi, Dane.
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange.
Yeah, I almost
Could
died.
it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Yeah, but he wasn't really the problem.
How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
Yeah, actually, there was something even stranger than the Abyss Herald in there.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Wait, I thought I was the one who commissioned you. Ha! Yeah, that's fine. Yes, sir, let's go.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Yeah, maybe. So, wonder if there's a monster around here that I can knock off an edge real quick to, get some energy. That would be nice. Oh, there's something over there. Let's go check it out. Guys, I love the music in Leeway. It's so pretty. Alright, let's go fight these. And we can, get some energy. Heal our people. There we go.
I swear by my sword.
Alright. Ow. You're not allowed to make a swirl when I'm making a swirl. Bad enemies. Gotta pick up my stuff. Guys, it's important to collect everything. You will need it. I promise. Alright, so we need to go back that way. We got a cliff to climb, guys. Let me get my compass back on. I highly recommend getting a compass, guys. It's really useful. You can just use it randomly all the time, especially in Leeway. Do you know how many random chests there are hidden in Leeway in, like, the cliffs? That you'll just never find unless you're just randomly running around like I do. Taking the hardest route possible to get places. There's a lamp over here somewhere. This is a, what are they called? A geograna. Sometimes there's little lamps around them that you can activate with them. So if you ever see one, it's a good idea to just take a quick look around and see if there's any lamps that you haven't activated. Because your treasure compass won't tell you where those are. So it's good to just look around real quick and confirm that you have, in fact, activated whatever lamp that's supposed to be for. I don't see it anywhere, so it's probably down here. Oh well. I probably have activated it before, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. But, in case you didn't know what those are, like I didn't know what they were for a long time, because, you know, nobody explained it to me. I figured it out eventually. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some lamps with the geogranas that I haven't activated yet. I love this game's music so much. I do. I actually, I have to make an admission, Marshmallows. I love the music in this game so much. I bought the CD. I did. I bought it because I wanted the music. This game has beautiful music. Yep, my house crafting stuff should actually be done right now, but I can pick it up. Well, yeah, sure, let's go pick it up real quick. Because it'll only take a second, and then we can continue the storyline. It takes a really long time to craft housing stuff, guys. So... Oh, look, they're all coming to see us. Ah, that makes me so happy. Anyway. We've got to get our stuff. Let's go ahead and collect our stuff here. I made some more stuff, guys. There we go. Alright, and everything else we have here is all stuff that I've already crafted before, so it's not worth any XP. But I need to make a few extras of things. I know that. So we'll go ahead and do that. Or the things that I remember I need extras of. That way we'll have them later. And I want... I think I need more of these tables, too. So let's make another table. That's the things we'll make today. There we go. Listen to them talking to us! Oh, cuties. Okay, let's just... We're gonna throw our stuff out here real quick with no rhyme or reason. We're just gonna throw them out. I've reached my furnishing placement limit? What? Really? Okay, well, I guess we'll leave it alone then. Let's get out of here. I really love classical music. I actually, I played a few different instruments myself, string instruments and such. So. Here we go, guys. Oh, this is...
Crumble! Order guide you.
Here we go.
Solidify!
Let's just keep things from beating me up for a second, shall we? Come closer. Come over here where my pillars can kick your butt. Or don't. That's fine too, I can beat you up from here. Alright.
Those abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
Those seem like important things to me. But yeah, maybe not important to abyss mages.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Yeah, Master Deluxe's done that before.
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Something related to what we saw in the ruins? Yeah, probably.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all of this.
Shut up, Paimon.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Alright. Oh. There's a chest here, guys. There's a chest, we gotta find it. Oh, I love looking for treasure chests. That's what that treasure compass does, by the way, guys. I know I haven't had a treasure chest to actually show you guys, but that's what it does. If there's a treasure chest in the area, it works like elemental sight. It points you in the direction of it. So see, it's right here. I'm really good at looking for treasure chests. So, this is actually a little unusual. You probably won't see it detect treasure chests in my game very often. So this is a treat. This is a treat. I'm excited. I love looking for treasure chests. Come with me, marshmallows. Let's find some treasure. Somewhere this way, it said. Maybe over here? I see suspicious rubble? No? Alright, alright. This way more. Okay. Alright. Probably on the other side of this. Let's see. Yep, there it be. I do not have a heavy attacker in my party right now. Okay, yeah, let's let's do something about this real quick here.
Understood.
Hit the chest! Oh my god! There we go. Alright, we got it. Alright, that's it. That's all the treasure hunting for this area. The compass has a pretty long range. So...
Next time, be sure to...
you can be pretty confident that if it's telling you there's nothing around you, there's probably not anything around you for a little bit. Rubble is incredibly suspicious in this game. If you are running around in this game looking for treasure chests, the first place you should always check is rubble and trees, actually. Make sure that you are paying close attention to the trees, because there are a lot of treasure chests hidden in trees. You wouldn't think that that's where you would find them, but that's where a lot of them are, especially in the beginning of the game. There is a ton of treasure chests in the trees in the very first area of the game that you're in, when you're just following Paimon to Mondstadt. There's tons of chests in those trees. Alright, here we go. We got some more of these.
Quake!
Come a little closer, my friends. Oh no! We actually have to fight the hunter this time.
Inadmissible evidence!
That's okay. Screw you, I have a shield. Alright, okay. Hunter annihilated. No! Oh no! Oh, I didn't realize we had one without a thing. Oh no!
Barbados!
Well, it's definitely gonna get his shield back up now. That's alright.
We'll have order.
We can fix it, guys. Ow. I hate the bubbles. Oh no. There we go. Alright. Oh, okay, again. Remember, guys. Charged attack the Abyss Mage. Alright, we're good.
Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
I don't think either of these responses are good, but sure. But I only heard about you by chance.
Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh, speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
I know about Khaenri'ah, Paimon.
Huh?
Because I have memories of Khaenri'ah.
You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
Are you by chance looking for this? Let's see. Let's go with the second option, Dane and Conria. It's worth a shot. It's alright, it's a custom command, it's not a default command. So you have to kind of set it up yourself.
That's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Conria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Conria? He said that?
That's what I heard at the time.
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Conria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Conria. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your brother?
Second most promising lead after looking for the 7.
Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Conria than both of you. Conria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Conria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
That's Anubis, guys. He likes to say hi every once in a while. Don't mind him. I give him head pats. It's okay. What a dangerous world. I need to hurry up and find my brother. Yeah, that thing we've been doing this entire time.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits.
But the next time I see Venti or Zhongli... actually, I have Zhongli in my party.
Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Anubis probably would find Dainsleif, pretty sus. So guys, by the way, there are a handful of commands that actually all of you can do. So, if you ever want to know what they are, on my, I believe it's the About page, there's actually a section that lists all of the commands. And you can do all of them there. Everyone can do them. Now, don't abuse them, because, you know, if people are spamming things to be silly little marshmallows, then I might have to put timers on them. But, for now, you can use them anytime you want. You can get the link for Frankerface C. You can get the link for Discord if you want it. You know, you can lurk. They're all there. We might even add some other commands later. But they're there for you guys. Honestly, I've been thinking about adding a command to keep track of how many times Anubis has barked during stream. Because I thought that might be fun. Since he does it a lot. We're just gonna run from these guys. We're not gonna worry about them. Well, actually, we might be about to worry about them because I need the wood from this tree. Okay, they're running away. It's fine. Yes, the Bork counter. So we can keep track of Anubis's borking. Of how many times he has interrupted us. He's a good boy. He has a lot to say. Now, very rarely you might hear Balefire bark, and he is loud, guys. He's a Newfoundland. He's huge. So, if you ever hear him, you will know. He's very loud. I think we need to go up there. There we go. Alright. It will go high.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Conria.
Field Tillers? What a strange name.
Yeah, so what's with the lethal weapons?
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons.
I see.
The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
That's rather grim.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
You know, for once I agree with you, Paimon.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Yeah. That's a long time to wander aimlessly.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
We hate Paimon because she's annoying and doesn't know when to shut up. You have missed much of the beginnings of this game. You guys actually have completely missed the moments I have had where I have literally been shouting at Paimon because she is being an idiot and I know what to do and she won't let me. Paimon and I have problems. Sometimes Paimon is just very, very stupid. That is why we have problems with Paimon.
This is order.
Guys, I don't have anybody to react with this Abyss Mage's shield. So we're just gonna have to do our best here. There we go. My Zhongli actually isn't really equipped very well right now. He's just got some random artifacts that I gave him. Okay, where's the... There it is. We unfortunately cannot abandon Paimon because we committed the cardinal sin of saving her from drowning. So...
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine?
Shut up, Paimon. Is it related to the inverted statue?
From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
Yes, Paimon. Yes. We crushed it with the Jade Chamber, but, it's not actually dead. We just kind of sealed it.
What do they want with Osile?
Could it be the same as with Dvalin? Well, maybe. I imagine it would be a little bit harder, though.
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further.
Paimon. Listen to me, Paimon. For 1 second. Just listen. They do not need to manipulate Osile. Paimon. You are being so... Osile already wants to destroy everyone, Paimon. Okay? Just... Okay. Okay.
They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even possible?
Yes, Paimon.
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Paimon is the master of nicknames, guys. These nicknames keep getting longer.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Conria. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Conria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god.
That sounds
And the
terrifying.
new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
Yeah, let's find the eye before they do. Sounds about right.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Guys, hold on a minute. I have an idea. What if, instead of looking for this eye, that will likely send us on a wild goose chase all over the place, we know where the statue is? Why don't we go and destroy the statue first, and then look for the eye, to give us a little time? Hear me out.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
The statue does look like the Anemo Archon. So...
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway.
No, he's not!
Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
Shut up,
cathedral.
Paimon.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Tone-deaf bard is hard to find. No, he isn't. We literally have a meeting place. He is not hard to find. There are 2 places you can look for him and guarantee you will find him. The bar. And the tree. The giant tree. Alright, this one's a long run, guys. We're gonna teleport. We're not gonna run all the way across the continent, so we will teleport for this one. You can get a look at Mondstadt. We'll go from here. I mean, the statue might be indestructible. You might be right. That would actually probably make sense. My resin is fine. I will make a condensed resin if I need to, if we go by the alchemy stand at some point. This is Mondstadt, guys. It's pretty. You spend a lot of time here in the beginning of the game. Got some nice music here, too. I like the nighttime music. Event thing? Why are you making event noises at me? What do you want? Oh, guys, there's a new event starting today, that's why. The resin cap is still 160, but you can make more condensed resin than you could before. Before you could only make 3 condensed resin, now you can hold 5 condensed resin. So it's a lot easier to manage. And there are, the weekly trounce domains. Let me go in here. So, Storm Terror, Golden House, the new boss, which I can't remember the name of, and the fight with Andreas at Wolvendom. The first 3 of those trounces that you do each week cost 30 resin instead of 60 resin now. But it's only for the first 3 each week. So when you get to your 4th trounce domain, because there's 4 now, since this patch, you'll still have to pay 60 for the 4th one, but the first 3 will only be 30. So it is a little more reasonable, at least.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Anemo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Probably nothing.
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animal Archon!
Yeah, the
And
nuns might kill you.
actually, the Animal Archon is... never mind.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Huh?
It's probably a good idea, Paimon. I don't think he's curious.
You are the honorary Knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
Surely they would trust me. I may have broken the Holy Lyre, Dansliff. We're not gonna talk about that right now. You don't think you'll be popular among the sisters? I don't think you would be either, so,
Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral.
yeah, Paimon.
The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Did you hear that, Paimon? Were you listening? Don't open your big, fat mouth. Keep your face hole closed, Paimon. I'm talking to you, Paimon. Okay.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige. It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller? What's that? Field tiller. What does it do? Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question.
Oh my god, Paimon!
Has the church ever lost a statue of the seven?
Shut your face hole!
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
That's cool. Thanks. Paimon, I swear to god. Shut up, Paimon.
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good. Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
I like
The
interesting
Tyrant's
stories.
Final Fury? Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached old Mondstadt. Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying! People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own.
Huh. That's interesting.
Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs.
Yeah.
Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
Paimon?
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain.
Yes,
Master Jean
Rosaria.
has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Maybe you should stay here, Rosaria.
I'll go as well.
No.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
Rosaria, you're too smart. Stay here.
You're also a member of the clergy.
I'm gonna go help. It's fine, Barbara.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
Aw, thanks, Barbara. Paimon. Your face hole remains shut when Rosaria is nearby. She is too smart. Hi, Anubis. Anubis is talking again, guys. He agrees.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osial, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Paimon is very bad at keeping secrets. Really bad. So bad that once Kaya actually took advantage of it. After telling us not to say anything, he knew that he could count on Paimon to still say something. This is how bad Paimon is at keeping secrets. So bad that Kaya could base an entire plan around her blowing our cover. Thanks, Paimon.
Rain! Oh, Lord of Geo, please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get damp.
Yep. Thanks, Paimon. I was screaming during that quest too. Like, oh my god, Paimon, do you not know how to shut up? I don't think she does.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Let's not attack the Abyss Mage, and maybe... There we go. Alright.
Barbados, guide us.
Ow.
I will have order. Rise!
There we go. Alright. There we go.
Whew. There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
His name is Andreas. We should hurry and find Andreas.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
That's probably not it, Paimon.
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
Yeah, you do seem to have a pretty strong hate for the Seven.
There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
No, he's just being smart.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man.
Yeah, I can kind of see where he's coming from.
Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
I wouldn't necessarily say when there's a lack of trust it's best to just avoid the situation entirely, but sure.
Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... what is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... he does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
I tend to prefer Chi-Chi. Not because Jean is a bad healer. She's a just fine healer. It's just... Chi-Chi I find a little more reliable. Jean's heals are not the most consistent. And I like to have members in my party that I can rely on. You know, great example, when we were dying from falling repeatedly in that dungeon, Jean was pretty much useless, since she had nothing to attack.
Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
Alright. Let's get our standard party in here just in case. Yeah. As long as you're actually actively fighting things, she's fine. But she's just not as reliable. Chi-Chi, on the other hand, every 30 seconds I know that I can count on some very OP heals. And if I need more, then I can attack things and use my seals if I need to. Which I usually don't. But I have that reassurance. Whereas Jean, if I am in desperate need of a heal, well, I better already have some energy saved up. I don't need the wood out here. I have, like, a lot of it last I checked. But if I do need some wood later, then I will definitely come back out to farm. Actually, I think... yeah, let's keep Bidu in the party, because I want to make sure I have that parry in case I need
Over
it.
there, it's Razor!
Get your tentacles off my wolf!
You, not welcome here!
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no, is this the same thing they did to corrupt
Paimon, can you shut up so I can kick his
Wolves
butt?
never surrender. But this can't...
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
I am going to kick your butt so hard. Your paws off my wolf.
It's nothing.
Give up. Don't waste my time.
Grant me new life. The end.
Back at ya!
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Come back here. I'm not done with you.
You're mine.
Not bad. It's nothing.
Submit!
I hate shields.
Don't waste my time. Blood
Wheel of life.
Eyes on me!
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
Okay, see you next time.
Disappeared again.
Sure did run away quickly.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, The Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules.
Well, of course
I
not.
too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
It's not your fault, Razor. That's true.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
Sure.
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolfguy.
His name is Andreas.
Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Could it spin? Could it shoot missiles?
Missiles? I do not know this strange word. As I said, I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know, but did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too, also be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Yeah, I think Paimon eating for 5 episodes would probably be a little more likely. Yeah, let's switch back to our exploring party. And if we think there's a fight coming, then we'll switch back again. But I need to step away for just a minute, guys, because I actually need to use the restroom. So, I will be right back. Alright, guys. I'm back. We have story to continue. Let's keep going. And I have a prediction. How much you guys want to bet that Rosaria was not far off that entire time, and now she knows everything, because Paimon has a big mouth and just said everything that we weren't supposed to be telling them. How much you want to bet?
Rain? Oh, Lord of Geo, please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get damp.
Oh, Yanfei, it's not that bad. Your book will be fine, okay? It'll be fine.
Yeah.
And there's Dainsleif. Alright. What you got, Dane?
Dang, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her.
Yeah, I thought so.
As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me.
Are you ever going to explain
if I'm not
that?
careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations.
And why is that a bad
But back
thing?
to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
Yeah, thanks to Paimon's big mouth. Oh
I
gosh.
see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange
gosh.
story
I
told
thought
to
he
you
was
by
done.
that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Yep. Have good food meal. I hope it's delicious. You'll have to tell us what you had later. Hi, noob. You're being very noisy. You know that? Yeah, you. Silly. Say hi.
Oh, Lord
Say
of
hi to the
Geo,
marshmallows.
Please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get damp.
Can't afford for the codices to get damp. Proceeds to pull them out in the rain. Book smell. Dinner craft? What's that? Craft dinner? So, like, mac and cheese?
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye.
Ah.
Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited! What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires
You know what,
another
Paimon?
method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements.
Thank you.
Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow! It's
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
Shut
As
up,
the
Paimon.
Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Yeah. What an extreme and dangerous operation. Yeah, uh-huh.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Not to put it under the guardianship of the Church of Favonius, considering we were able to just sneak right past them and steal, I mean borrow, the Holy Lyre.
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
Okay, but what are we gonna do about it?
We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Well, that's what I was saying. But how?
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too! Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now!
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
You'll make sure it doesn't get away? Yeah, I actually was gonna say, Zodiac's got the right idea. A little bit suspicious. See, I was saying we should destroy the statue in the first place, and now he agrees with me? It's a little fishy, guys. It is a little bit fishy. Well, I guess we're gonna trust him. I guess that's our choice. See, I would have much rather just destroyed the thing that we just took from the first tiller. I think that would have been a much better plan of action, personally. Oh, back in we go. This time we're taking our normal party. Alright.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again.
Yup.
Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat.
That doesn't include you, Paimon.
To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Sure, Paimon. Well. This looks like a whole bunch of fun. Am I? I probably am supposed to be landing in those. We're missing secrets! Okay. So, first one's over here. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, I can't land there. So, how am I supposed to get the chest? I want it, though. I should have brought Zhongli. Darn it. No, come on. Why? You know what? I'm getting Zhongli. I will not be denied my treasure chest. I want it. It's mine. I will have it.
A walk would be nice.
Come on, Zhongli.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again.
Shut up, Paimon.
Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Give.
Rise!
Can't pop the bubbles. Okay.
Quake!
This is how you break the game, guys. That's fine. The bubble's out of my way now.
Rise!
Ooh. I was not expecting that. I'll take it, though.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsleif, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Yes! Finally.
Quake!
Ah.
Stabilize!
It's nothing.
That hurt a little bit. Oh wait, actually it didn't. That's right, I lost HP because of all the times I was trying to get the stupid chest.
Go.
Take this!
Go.
Gather! This is order.
Give up.
Damn it. My shield is getting destroyed by all the things.
Wheel of Life.
Don't waste my
Crumble!
It's nothing. Your life is mine.
I will have order.
Stabilize!
Well, darn it.
Go.
Little bit too early.
Rise! Crumble!
Orders given. Orders received.
To ashes!
That's not the character I was fighting with.
Prince.
Hey! Could that be?
That's our brother! It's Aether!
Lumine.
Found you. What's up?
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your brother? And the Abyss?
Lumine, why are you with Dane?
Well, I could ask the same question. We seem to be on opposite sides here. So, I would like to know why you're on that side. We should have a discussion about this.
Uh-huh. Your brother knows Dane?
Ether, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy. Ether.
Okay, but why?
but it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsleif was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
But I want to hear all of this now.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
I mean, I'm not sad, I'm more kind of confused and want answers.
Really? You sure? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Once we get to Inazuma, we should keep that in mind as we look for more clues. Yeah.
That's right! By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
Well, I really wasn't given a whole lot of information, Paimon, because my dialogue options were too busy being concerned with my brother instead of, you know, getting answers to what was going on.
Oh, well then, let's go over it again. First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince.
Uh-huh.
It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
No, probably just the Seven.
Turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now?
Did you completely forget the part where they said that he's being manipulated and corrupted with familiar energy, Paimon? Hi, Vess!
Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the abyss. What's up with that?
Thinking about it over and over will solve nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright.
Okay, but what about
if your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show him what you're made of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
But what about the statue? We're just gonna ignore that. The whole reason that we came here, we're just gonna pretend that this isn't a thing right now. This, right here. The reason that we came here. We're just gonna ignore it. Okay, then. Well, let's look around real quick. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Because MiHoYo likes to hide secrets for us. You look treasure. Cool. Neat. Stuff. We got things. Alright. So now that we've caught up to the latest update, we gotta continue the story some more, guys. We still haven't unlocked the thing that I need. Alright, on to the next story. Is that this? Or... I mean, it must be this. Because that's the thing that just unlocked. So I guess we'll work on that next. I can't unlock Geodad's story, or can I? I don't know if I have enough story keys. Let's see. Yes, I can! Awesome. Alright. Next. We're ready, guys. We're ready. Ah, I love Zhongli. Shut up. Next, next, next. Let's go. Guys, are you ready? Are you ready, Marshmallows? Are you ready for more Zhongli's story? I am. I love Zhongli. Let's go. What do you want, map? Ingredients processed? Oh. Yeah, I made more flour. Yes! Okay, what else? Apparently there's something going on in my teapot. So... is it just telling me? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Let's keep going. We got story to do. My body is ready.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Any new commissions?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the Adventurers Guild can spare some manpower.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome! We're good at that!
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk to Uncle Dai.
It's time. To the docks. Let's go. Let's go. What is gliding, guys? Let's go. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this story to continue. Where is he? There he is.
Hey, are you Uncle Dai?
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you tell?
I don't know.
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there is someone else! Do you think we're not up to the job?
Paimon, calm down.
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an industry expert to cover all contingencies. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side, everything should run smoothly. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the nearest mora at a glance. I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Tevat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours.
Yeah, he's in my party. I was planning to ask him a few questions.
Ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here, we'll go fetch him.
I mean,
Paimon bets Zhongli is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
but he's right here, Paimon. That's all right. We'll go do as Paimon says. Let's go get Zhongli, guys.
Need to be so
So exciting. I wonder what story he's listening to. Dude over at the storytelling place tells lots of different stories. There's actually a daily commission quest for it, too. Probably right up here. Yep. There he be. Sitting in his glorious Geo-Majesty.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Oh, I see. Listening to stories about yourself again.
Oh, here for a few tales. I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you. Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We have a special task, Zhongli.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Tevat more qualified? The requester claims to have enlisted Tevat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well then, it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
This is why I love Zhongli.
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
He's not being modest, Paimon. He's being smart. He is 100% right. There is always room for learning, even for a god. Of course he's excited to learn new things. Sometimes Paimon. Let's go. Continue the quest. Excitement.
Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep.
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Okay, that's enough, Paimon.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here, then we'll see. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun-jun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman...
This is Zhongli, a consultant from the funeral parlor. Don't ask how that makes him an expert on rocks, guys.
Longshan Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents. I had no idea I'd be meeting you in person today.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
So that's what you were planning.
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses... never mind. Zhongli won't lose.
Or we could have both.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kun-jun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't have any pressing matters and agreed to help me.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay within.
I will answer your high damage question as soon as we get out of this cutscene, Danny. I'll show you what she's got on her and everything.
Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's a rare treasure.
Such a detailed description, almost like he saw it with his own 2 eyes. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen what's inside yet.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments, Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Well, if Zhongli said so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my friendship. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the trade. You won't come across another of his caliber in your lifetime.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
Alright. Let me show you real quick what she's got. So, first, I'll show you that her artifacts are clearly not set up so well right now. I actually gave them to her from one of my off characters. I need to, farm something better. But you'll notice that she does have really high critical hit rate, so that's probably part of it. She crits pretty much every time she hits. She inherited this weapon from Ningguang. It's the Solar Pearl. If you are free to play, then, I'm sorry, you're not gonna get this weapon. The only way to get the Solar Pearl is to pay for the Battle Pass. When you pay for the Battle Pass, after you've gotten it to level 30, you get to select one weapon. I specifically went out of my way to get this weapon for Ningguang, because I didn't expect to get the Memory of Dust realistically anytime soon or even ever. But, we got it on Wednesday. So, now my Yanfei has this Solar Pearl, which you can see, it has crit rate, it has pretty high base attack, and its skill in particular is really useful. When you hit something with a normal attack, it increases the damage of your skills and your burst. And on the opposite end, when you hit something with a skill or burst, it increases your normal attack alternately. So you're just constantly doing buffed damage as long as you're alternating your abilities. Her artifacts, while they aren't the best artifacts, they're missing a lot of crit damage, and they probably have a lot of stats that just aren't that great on them. She does get the full 4-set bonus from having Crimson Witch of Flames, which gives her the pyro damage plus 15% from the 2-piece, and then the 4-piece increases the damage of elemental reactions, and also, if you use your elemental skill, it increases the 2-piece set bonus by 50% on top of the 15%, which is incredibly useful, and you can actually stack that ability up to 3 times. It's a little difficult to stack that, though, because the buff only lasts 10 seconds, so it really depends on the character you have it on. For example, on Diluc, you can actually get all 3 stacks of that buff on Diluc because of the way that his elemental skill works. With Yanfei, you have to time it a little bit differently, where you would want to start with your skill, weave into your burst, and then weave back into your skill within that 10-second time frame after the burst, and then you can get all 3 stacks. So it's just all about your timing, and if you do it effectively, you won't be wasting your buff ability either. On top of that, I also have 2 constellations, so I'm using less stamina. I'm able to use my charged attack more often because of that, and my charged attack critical hit rate is increased by 20% against enemies with lower HP. So, yeah, having 5-star artifacts makes a very big difference. But I will tell you right now, 5-star artifacts, they take a lot more dedication to farm, and significantly more experience to level up, and Mora. you will spend a lot of money and artifacts leveling up your 5-star artifacts. So just don't level up 5-star artifacts willy-nilly. You know what you're getting, and make sure you're leveling up artifacts that aren't just usable. Level up 5-star artifacts that are good. Maybe not perfect, maybe not great, but good. Don't waste your XP, because you aren't going to want to recycle 5-star artifacts that you level up, because you're going to have a hard time coming by them until you've been farming them a ridiculous amount like I have. Also, if you aren't doing it already, make sure that you have a pyro damage bonus goblet. Yanfei is a catalyst user. Her attacks will always be pyro damage. So, there is no reason not to have a pyro damage bonus goblet on her. So if you're not already doing that, make sure you have a pyro damage bonus goblet. And if you need the extra critical hit rate to get up to that magic 50%, get yourself a crit rate circlet. That'll help you get there. That's all it is. It's a 4-set bonus, a pyro damage goblet, and ability weaving. Anybody can weave abilities. You just have to practice a little. And once you've got the timing down, you will do very well. Honestly, you don't even need to weave your abilities. You will do great damage just fine without ability weaving, if you just play your character normally. So don't worry too much about that. It is helpful, though, if you want to min-max. But I really like Yanfei. She is probably the character I will be using the most outside of Ningguang. So, min-maxing will happen on this character. Just not yet. I've got too many other things on my plate right now. Your burst is trash on child. That's okay. You know, depending on how you like to use him, if you're like me and you basically always use him in his stance, get your boy a hydro damage goblet. You will be glad you did. Welcome back, Zodiac! Well, of course we missed you. Oh, also, let me show you something on my Ajax. If you didn't know, Child's name is Ajax. Not Child. Get him a full 4-piece set of Heart of Depth, because he will benefit from it. It increases his normal and charged attack damage by 30% for 15 seconds. This counts in his stance. It does. It counts. So get that 4-piece bonus if you haven't already. And if you have Rust, give that to him too. Because that ability that increases his normal attack damage by 40%, it counts for his stance. It does. And you're probably not using charged attacks that often anyway. Make sure he's got critical hit rate, give him Rust if you have it, and get him this 4-piece set, Heart of Depth. It's a newer set. So, you might not have the full 4-piece set yet, but if you can, go out and get it. You will not regret it. Let's get over here. Do what we need to do. We're not gonna fight these monsters. We're just gonna run from them. We've got story to do. I don't know which one Prototype Crescent is, because I don't think I've ever crafted a bow. I was really lucky towards the beginning of the game to pull Rust really early on, before I actually got Child. I already had Rust. And I thought that Rust was completely useless. I couldn't imagine ever using it on a bow user, since, you know, the whole reason I'm using them is for their charged attack. And then I got Child.
I'll remind you again. The law can be both. Whoa, this mine is huge!
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind had vanished. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could 4 sturdy young men just vanish into the bedrock?
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something?
Let me see. If you don't have Rust, if you got the Wind Bloom Ode from the previous event in Mondstadt, that's a nice free weapon that you might have that is definitely not bad on him. Especially if you're using him for elemental reactions. You can still get another boost similar to what I've got on Yanfei, where when you use his skill, which is what puts you into his stance in the first place, for 6 seconds after using that, you're getting a 32% attack buff. And Child's attack scales just beautifully. So that's a good option, especially if you're causing elemental reactions with him. Let's see. And I guess after that, at any point, really, a 4-star bow would be good. Personally, I wouldn't recommend the sacrificial bow, because it's not going to do you any good, since your skill's cooldown won't start until you switch back out of the stance. But there's the Rust, you can look at that for a second. It's got attack as its substat, and really, it's that ability that it has that is giving you so much more damage. Like, yes, the attack is awesome, but the ability is why you want it. It makes a big difference in your attack damage.
Over here! What's this? A pile of shirts, some trousers.
A few everyday items. They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh, that seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around. Oh, and some tool belts.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct.
I doubt they forgot them.
Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools, but leave their luggage behind?
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
I think it would be hard for somebody to kidnap 4 or 10. No, I think they said 4 minors.
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know.
Right. More investigating.
Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please. Okay.
Looks like he's concentrating really hard. What's he up to?
I see 4 men following someone out of the mine. It looks like a child.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little odd. I've never dared to tell anyone before. I can perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom, it just happens?
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one and focus my attention, and the memories come to me.
Actually, his name is Kun. They're not calling him Jun-kun. His name is Kun. You would be right otherwise.
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened there.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai. Let's make a note of it.
Alright. So it says look for more clues. Here we go.
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please, find them if you can. I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly they'd vanished. Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We should note that down too. Found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Welcome
Now
back,
that you
Neil.
mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with him?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kun-jun here made good use of his, expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North? Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off now and make haste, we might be able to catch them.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
All right. Seems like we've got a good plan.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kunjun? Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's go find him.
I will be back just a minute real quick, guys. Alright, I am back. Let's get back to questing. If you hear slurping noises in the background, that is Balefire. Say hello to Balefire, guys. He's always thirsty.
Kunjun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get going.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as Dragonfall.
Dragonfall? Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish. It's an unpleasant sensation.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. They mentioned Dragonfall. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. So, I decided to look for some. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli. You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great! Let's have a look.
Alright. More investigating. To Lingju Pass. Let's go. I wanted that tree.
Wait, there are tracks here.
Paimon's got good eyes, guys. I don't see anything.
These must have been left by the miners.
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, we can follow them wherever they may lead.
Alright, hold on, I gotta beat up this tree first. I need this wood. Alright. We can go now. This place has a massive puzzle, guys. If you haven't done it yet, it's a really long puzzle. Good treasure, though. Up we go. Alright. More tracks? Any tracks here? Tracks? Minor tracks? I see tracks.
Hey! Footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went.
You know, guys, it seems a little surprising to me that after 6 days, there would still be footprints here. Just saying. Please go away, Mr. Ruin Hunter. Guard. Ruin Guard.
Oh,
Tiller.
No. The footprints end here.
We should inquire
That's a
with
lot of
anyone
ore,
nearby.
guys.
If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hold on, guys. Let me get some of this. Oh god! Are you okay, Zhongli? I'm so sorry.
Cross over!
Alright. Now that he's out of the way. Give me just a second here, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Understood.
That's a lot of ore to pass up, guys. Let me just collect this real quick. Never pass up an opportunity to collect a lot of crystal ore, guys. We use it for a lot of stuff. Use it to make weapons. There's probably going to be uses for it in the new housing. Don't pass that stuff up. Alright.
Ready for trial.
Back to investigations. Don't worry about our Ruin Guard friend over there. He didn't see us. We're just gonna keep going.
Hi there. Have you seen anyone dressed like a miner around here?
A miner? I'm afraid not.
Let's try someone else.
Right? Next.
Hello. Have you seen any miners nearby? About this tall? 4 of them?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud watching?
Jeez. A little grumpy, aren't we? Whatever. Let's go ask someone else.
Yup. Moving on. No point hanging around people who aren't helpful. Someone over here. I see them.
Hey there! Seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that's them!
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated. Traversing the geography of Lingju Pass must have held them up.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance. And there was a child staggering in front of them.
Huh. This child. Did you see what they look like?
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think it was a girl. She wasn't smiling. In fact, she looked very serious.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them.
Alright. Progress. More investigating. Don't worry about those guys. We're going to skip those because I do not have any cryo in my party right now to deal with that hammer. If you didn't know, the best element to use against the hammer Electro-Tui is cryo, by the way. The other elements don't
More
work.
footprints. There's a person over there!
Oh good, let's go talk to them.
Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first!
Hold on a minute. Wait. No, actually, we should keep who we've got, because Ningguang's not going to be able to damage those bishops very well.
Wind, hear me!
This is order.
Alright.
Solidify.
Wrap up the flame!
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shengyu Hall. I head up our human culture and civilization research.
Huh? You sure you're not
No, Paimon.
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
She is neither
I think I saw those people.
a fella or even remotely dressed like a miner, Paimon.
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child.
Can you be a bit more specific?
I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they looked like. Apologies.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend. Again, thank you all for your help.
According to the scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon. But...
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Yes, let's talk to the rocks.
Aha! Paimon nearly forgot about our secret weapon!
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
Woo! Rock whispering. Let's go.
Huh. It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli is high praise indeed.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along. We would have lost all sense of direction a long time ago.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip then. It feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a lot of fun.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night, over hills and mountains, led by a child. This is no ordinary incident.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli. We should have our wits about us.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual. We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us in the right direction. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road. If their destination is indeed Nantianmen, we should be able to catch up with them.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
Clever thinking! A classic Zhongli move!
Alright. To the next spot. We'll find them soon. We're getting closer. Oh, here's another area you can do a puzzle in, guys. This puzzle is actually, there's some fights involved that can be a little difficult to do solo. So, just be aware of that if you try to do this puzzle if you haven't yet, because you can't abandon this quest. There are some people who have tried to do this quest and the fight is too hard for them, they can't beat it, and they get stuck in this quest, and because they're locked in this quest, they actually can't enter co-op mode. Because you can't do this quest in co-op mode, so if you're in progress on it, it won't let you have anybody come into your world. So, keep that in mind before trying this one. We might be better off teleporting up. Yeah. Let's teleport. Because unfortunately we are in just a little bit of a hurry. Because I need to finish this quest so I can do my weekly thing.
Is this one of the missing people?
There's a basket lying here, too. This must be one of the miners.
Hey! Hello? Can you hear us?
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
Should we wake him up?
I can still dig.
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that he thinks he still has work to do. Something's not right. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor his condition before deciding our next move.
Right. I'm pretty sure they're in a trance, similar to the quest we had before with the fallen stars.
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
And how did he get so exhausted? Let me guess. Digging.
Paimon heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
Wasn't he brought here?
It looks like there's something in his pocket.
Why are you searching his pockets?
Ore fragments? I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped, and then abandoned here. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened. Something that led him to fall behind.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it? Ooh, is it a present?
No, Paimon.
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog is lifting. I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have managed to track down these clues by myself. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare. One for each of you. A memory, if you will.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it. It's like a different crystal from each angle.
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Zhongli. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your liking?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances.
It is a little weird.
Thank you. I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can appreciate. Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are more memories to uncover.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunjun?
Ores are the crystals of the earth, the sediment of time itself. I feel at peace among them. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
I'm not so sure he'll be okay on his own, but...
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger here. Oh, however, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Huh? What's with the seriousness all of a sudden?
Traveler, does Dragonfall mean anything to you?
Nope.
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for? What's so special about it?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall, on the other hand, is formed as a product of elemental reactions.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Indeed they can. However, only a minority can survive for long periods of time. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. When the fighting ceased, these geological remnants were miraculously preserved. And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown. A few hundred years ago, they were virtually mined into obscurity. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined. Weird. Paimon doesn't get it.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear even unto himself, it's practically unheard of.
Well, maybe he's a little sus then.
Ulterior motives? Is he a villain?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. As for anything else, sooner or later the tide will reveal the lie of the land. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. Now that we've found one, the others won't be far away. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We still have more investigation ahead. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him. I suggest we leave a note for Uncle Dai. If he does find the camp, he'll know what to do.
Right. Next. Let's go rendezvous. Continuing the quest, solving all the mysteries. We are on a journey, guys.
Kunjun, we need to get going.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment.
Is there a pattern to it?
Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be from the recent past.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion or thought.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Indeed. Let's keep going.
Kunjun, why do you always look so angry? By the way. Do you have RBF? Apparently, some birds died over here. Because there's just random chicken in the water. Resting rock face.
Wow. Such an immense tree.
And there's so many mysterious-looking crystals up there, too. Amazing!
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section.
Okay, Zhongli. Be careful, though.
All right, then.
I've been waiting for this
Can you see
tree.
anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh! This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, you obviously saw something, so what was it?
Not yet.
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look?
Sure, I'll climb the tree, Paimon.
If you don't try, you won't know. Anyway, you'll be able to get a good look at our surroundings from up there.
Yeah, maybe we,
You think so?
maybe we shouldn't leave Kunjun by himself.
Ever come up with a bad idea?
All the time, Paimon.
Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from behind the tree. Did he find another clue? Quick, let's go see. Maybe he found another miner.
Well, I don't think he found another miner, but let's see what he's got.
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel? Someone else go first.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Prepare yourselves, and tread lightly.
Alright, Zhongli. Let's make sure we've got a party for this. Let's go with this. Maybe? Welcome back, Miel.
This is...
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I thought you
I'm
didn't
afraid
want to
that
go
this
first,
tunnel
Paimon.
is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
No, Paimon.
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal, there's...
Thanks, Zhongli.
What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Well, that's not good. Alright then.
What type of monster is this?
Ow.
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own
You destroyed
volition.
my stele!
Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtar, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Oh god. Stop. Please.
It's nothing. Don't waste my time.
That's cool. I definitely just wanted my screen to completely disappear.
Quake!
Hit me more. I'm not below 50% health yet.
This one's not enough. You would
Come on.
forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Oh, jeez.
Crumble! I will have order.
Ow. Please.
Time to go.
Need a little more damage than that. Come on. I know it's hard to get through Zhongli's shield.
You think you can destroy me?
There we go. Nope. Nope. Ow.
Cowardly insects!
I am not cowardly, okay? You're the one who keeps hiding underground.
Quake!
Come.
Could you leave my stellies alone this time, please?
Dawn of suffering.
Solidify!
Give up. It's nothing. Your
There
life
is
is
no
mine.
atonement for 1,000
Yep,
year pain.
I definitely didn't want my burst to target anything.
Back off.
So close.
Give up.
We almost have enough for our shield. Come on.
Eyes on me.
Oh, I forgot to let a character die. Oops.
More.
This is the new weekly.
1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
Future reference, guys, when you do this fight, spoiler alert, make sure you let somebody die, because it gives you a different dialogue and stuff. Maybe we'll try to look it up after or something.
You should call it by its name, Ajdaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice.
Ajdaha.
You're supposed to let a party member die, because then Kunjun here will revive the character, and he'll have a short dialogue with Zhongli. But I forgot to let a character die.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Ajdaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage.
So then... I think technically they're both the real Ajdaha, but which one's the real Ajdaha?
Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ajdaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Ajdaha you see there
to be a reflection of such polarities. We are a schism of the will of Ajdaha.
So there are two Ajdahas?
Kind of.
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would they even care? That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself. Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends, from outside and within, thereby fully destroying the seal.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear. Find Morax, and aid him in stopping you.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind. Morax, do you want to tell the tale?
Yes, please.
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
You haven't changed. Then allow me. Ajdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the Earth is no more or less than the Earth itself. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time passes, so these memories fade into obscurity. Erosion is the world's greatest destroyer of memories. Erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm, why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. We lost all reason. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, an unstoppable force. And so, We became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No! No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further, a willingness to coexist peacefully with mankind.
No, no! It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans at the sides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the Earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. Of coexistence with humanity. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as jade. Strange. What is this feeling? And all this?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, heed these words. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. Even where it will never fall again.
No! That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
The little girl vanished!
Zhongli is the best Kyo dad. Eroded, I guess?
Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes, from Morax to Ajdaha. This, I will remember this.
Your power is nearly spent.
Ah, perceptive as always, my friend.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
Well, that's really sad. Like, that's actually really sad.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back.
We'll check on the miners in a minute, Paimon.
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Sadly, we found no trace of the other three. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Kun's a Super Saiyan now. He's reached incredible levels of power. He's over 9,000!
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those 3 miners are over there, in that cave.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you. I better go and see how they're doing.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can. I'll be back soon. I need to assess their condition.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ezdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his talent to go missing.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind, yet their creators see so much. Perhaps empathy is mankind's proudest achievement after all.
Ezdaha, I am no longer the Geo-Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be awoken a second time.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us. Yet, it would seem that even you have been eroded. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. Even if our mission had already concluded, it would be cowardly not to strike out on the road of departure. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be waiting for you.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm, did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. but I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend, god of contracts, I hereby honor our agreement.
Thank you, Ashtaha.
My life is at an end. I will join the eternal flow of time. And you, Morax, you will live for many a day to come.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Oh. Okay, well, bye, sad dragon friend. Oh, I guess this is the real Kunjun now.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa. That was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun.
Yeah, but, what about Ashtaha? He was a really good friend. You know, he's our friend too now.
He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains.
Story
He
time.
heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ashtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds!
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground, but if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Ashtaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Ashtaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, He wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me. Towards Liyue. Towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot.
That's really sad, that whole part. Zhongli hasn't given me the impression that he's been affected by erosion. So... has he been?
Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire.
So, is that why you chose to step down as the Geo Archon?
Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the natural order of this world. That I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it... part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
I have questions, Zhongli.
Oh? About what?
About this guy that we, just ran into, and my brother, and there's just a whole lot of things. You see, they called him the Prince, and I had a lot of questions, but my dialogue options were kind of limited to obsessing about the fact that he was in front of me instead of asking relevant questions. So, I have a lot of questions about this. He seems to be on the Abyss Order side, and I don't know a whole lot about the Abyss Order, but maybe you do. And we need to find out why he's on their side. And they said that Dane's life is corrupted, and I don't know what he's corrupted by, because they didn't really go into detail, and I have a lot of questions.
Oh yeah, Paimon nearly forgot. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
I cannot say.
Why?
Damn it, Zhongli!
You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
Oh.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Ejdah? Too painful to talk about?
No, Paimon, do you even listen? He made a contract with someone. Okay? Just, Paimon, please, just leave it alone, okay?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
Yeah, Paimon. Stop being a jerk.
Would you be ready to find out?
Yes. That's why I'm asking.
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past. Many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time. Forgotten by the people. Abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light.
Bye, Denoxys. I think we're almost done, so you won't have to worry about missing out on too much. I'm pretty sure we're getting to the end here, and this is all I wanted to get done today. Thanks for coming. It was good to see you again.
Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember.
Bye-bye.
If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
Well, I'm not sure I believe that I'm on the right path. I need more information, but this is the path I'm on, so that's about it. You got anything else to say?
This tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It names Ashtaha as a terrible dragon, and serves as a warning for later generations to stay away from this place, from the seal. It's a shame. There is a fine line between good and evil. If the good and evil within him could be summarized in a single sentence... Well, never mind.
I'm gazing at you, Zhongli. Gazing at you. Amidst the quiet, only the soft... Oh, okay, well, I didn't realize it would just go through that. Let me talk to you again, so I can actually read that. Okay. Amidst the quiet, only the soft sound of the wind can be heard. Time seems to transform into an invisible river trickling away. A fleeting moment, 1,000 years in the mortal world. The rocks feel it, and so too does the earth and the gods. Neat. Life endures in heaven and earth, thanks to the merciful Adeptus. On this site lies an evil dragon. Please do not disturb it. Well, I mean, I don't think it's fair to call him evil. I feel like maybe corrupted would be more accurate. But it looks like we are done with that quest, and that was the goal today. The goal was to get done with that quest because we were so far behind. And I needed to unlock that so I can do my weekly fight. Because otherwise I was gonna miss out on materials for a week. And you know how I don't like to miss out on materials, guys. So, that was important to get done. We got to do a lot of story today. Like, wow. We played a whole lot of Genshin again. So, I think that's it for the stream today, guys. That's gonna be all of it. I'll go through the achievements so you guys can see them. Because we probably earned a few. Yeah, we did earn a few. The Bandit, the Lunatic, and the Pitch Black Enigma. We uncovered the Grand Thief's fate. Where fate comes to a crossroad, we escaped the eerie ruins. Sneering at the power of the gods, we learned of the loom of fate. Silence, you raving lunatic! We defeated the Abyss Herald. And we will be reunited. For completing, we will be reunited. Lots of achievements today, guys. We got a lot done. So, I think it is time to end the stream, guys. Do you hear a nerd? If you hear meowing, guys, that's Raiko. Raiko is my other cat. We call her Nerd. Come here, Nerd. Come here. Come on. Hi, Nerd. Hi. Did you come to say hi? It's the end of the stream. She's here, guys. Raiko is here. Say hello to Raiko. Just in time for stream to end. So thanks everyone for being here. We had a good stream. We had a lot of story. We got to talk with Anubis and Balefire and Raiko now. Sarah was here earlier too on my lap for just a minute. You guys might have heard her jingle jangle bells. But it was in the middle of a cutscene, so we didn't get to say hi to Sarah, but she was here. She said hi to us. So, it is time. We're probably just gonna do the usual raid message. Not anything too particular. Just the usual marshmallow raid message. So let's get that in there. so you guys can do your raid message, because it's fun. The marshmallows have arrived. Marshmallow raid. We should make a command for this, guys. And you can go ahead and put in whatever cute emote you have at the end, so that we can have a cute emote at the end, because we don't have any for our channel yet, but that's okay. We will use a cute emote from whoever's channel you want. Whatever you think is cute and adorable, you go ahead and put it in there. A heart, or... Oh, let me send that again so you guys can get that a little easier. The Franker Facey command came through right at the end there. So go ahead and put something cute at the end of that for our read message. And let's see who is live for us to go and raid. Actually, I have someone... I was watching them yesterday, and I like them quite a bit. So we're gonna go raid them. Looks like they're playing Control. So let's go ahead and we'll switch to the stream ending screen so that you guys can get a look at the credits and appreciate everyone who did stuff with us today in stream. And I will see you guys next time on Monday. Monday at 10 a.m. And I think we will finally be able to continue Suikoden on Monday now that we have caught up in Genshin Impact. So I will see you all then, and we'll have some fun. I'll see you all next time. Alright. Bye-bye, everyone. Toot-roo.